All right.
As we welcome you into another Oaks contest full of excitement, full of tri-tip. Austin Gregory alongside Sammy Holiday and Josh Mechanic, all three of us enjoying some tri-tip sandwiches pre-game here. But the Oaks look to continue their winning ways after their first shutout victory last night in Compton against the Academy Barons, and back once again in San Luis Obispo as we're almost near the end of the road trip, very long road trip. 6 total road games in 8 days it will be once we finish things out in Compton on Friday against the Barons. But the Oaks have had a lot of success so far here in San Luis Obispo this season, Sammy, and of course success last night. So what are some keys to keep things going here tonight in San Luis Obispo, but also just in general?
Well, if the pitching stays hot, the Oaks are going to go a long way. And if there was one thing that you could nitpick about yesterday's game was that when runners were on, the Oaks were not capitalizing every single time. 16 runners left on base for the Oaks yesterday, and luckily the pitching was just so dominant yesterday that it didn't really matter. But if you leave 16 guys on base, you're not going to win a lot of ball games. So
yeah, and that pitching was dominant, as Sammy said. Started off by 7 shutout innings from Alexander Ribas, who's really putting a good showcase together to be the starter of the showcase game on the 20th of July, and then followed by Cody Carson and Andrew Lucas. And speaking of pitching, Josh, what do we have to look for tonight for the starter for the Blues?
Well, it'll be Daniel Marshall, who's starting his first game of the summer, but he's appearing in his 7th. He's 0-5 with an ERA north of 15, but that doesn't show you everything. We got some scouting report from Cam, actually, who went to school with Marshall, and let us know that he throws sidearm. Fastball's low 80s, but he actually just transitioned into being a full-time pitcher, as he was the starting center fielder for Arizona State in 2020. So for Marshall, he's going to try to get ahead in the count, and Yokes.
We see that leadoff bunt attempt from Tyler Gannis tonight, played by Tate Samuelson at third, and he takes away that leadoff butt single attempt from Tyler Gannis that we've seen all year. So Gannis out to start things off here, 1 pitch, 1 out, and we're going to have a little bit of a jersey battle tonight, guys. Navies on Navies.
Yeah, that was maybe the first time we've actually seen Tyler Gannis get thrown out on a bunt like that, and no surprise with Samuelson playing all the way up in the grass, knowing that Gannis is most likely going to bunt.
Gavin Grant in the 2 spot will take ball 1, and that was definitely the worst bunt attempt we've seen from Gannis. He usually just puts a beauty right down the line, but he just got underneath that one, which allowed Samuelson to make the play that he did, because he could meet it right as it met the grass to fire the first. So Gavin Grant pops one up to left field, and that one will be easily settled under by Colin Villegas out in left field for out number 2, which will bring Austin Carrillo to the plate. We've seen the last few games a flip-flop of Grant and Carrillo in the 2-3 spot, but besides that, lineup really starting to solidify the starters. We see some rotation, as we'll see Brendan Durfee start at first tonight. We'll see Cody Csulak start behind the plate tonight. Tyler Glowacki back in the starting lineup tonight in left field. But the rest all starters from yesterday, as Carrillo takes ball 1 outside.
no AJ Salgado, as his that hip problem he's been having flared up a little bit again. He said he felt a little tight today. He didn't even participate in batting practice. He was just out in the outfield just shagging balls today.
Carrillo will take strike 1 on bottom part of the zone. Count now even at 1. Carrillo definitely didn't like that call, as he's talking with the home plate umpire about it. Carrillo turned things around after a little bit of a tough stretch. He's gotten the average back up. See, he swings and misses at strike 2. Carrillo back over 320 on the average now after putting together a 4-hit day in Santa Barbara a few days ago.
That batting average, cumulative numbers, 298 in CCL play.
So he'll take ball 2 away.
And Carrillo's been on base 4 times in back-to-back games.
Really seeing the ball well.
Yeah, not afraid to take his walks. A couple walks yesterday, hit by pitch. Also the knock.
2-2 count now to Carrillo. Marshall delivers. Carrillo ducks out of the way for that one. The count runs full. And Carrillo actually got on 4 times last time we were here, too. He walked 4 times against the Blues, and he had 4 hits against the Foresters. And he'll walk here, and as Josh mentioned, he got on 4 times yesterday, so not only 2 games in a row reaching base 4 times, he's reached base 4 times 3 games in a row. And now he gets on base to start things off today with a walk.
Not afraid to take his walks. That gives him now 20 on the summer, if you include our non-league games.
Zach Daudet steps in now, play of the game last time out here in San Luis Obispo with 6 RBIs, as he'll pop that one up to the right side and settled underneath by the second baseman, Darius Price. So 1 runner reached base for the Oaks, but that's it. It's a scoreless top half of the inning. It'll be Danny Veloz on the mound for the Oaks tonight, as he'll get what will be his first start of the summer, as we've seen some change in the pitching rotation now, since a couple guys leaving the team with injuries or just only here for a certain part of the summer. So it'll be Veloz on the mound for the Oaks. It will get you to defensive alignment when we come back with the top of the order due up in the bottom of the first for the Blues with Aiden Anderson, CJ Maciel, and Cody Darcy. We'll be back. Welcome you back now, and so that defensive alignment for the Oaks behind the dish will be Cody Csulak, and then at first base will be another one of the catchers is Brendan Durfee with the start at first base tonight, the second baseman, and the shortstop is the everyday middle infield pairing of the soon-to-be 2 Ducks is Jack Brooks, the recent high school grad, will be at second. Gavin Grant, the current Oregon Duck, occupies short. Zach Daudet will be at third base with AJ Salgado being sidelined with that hip flexor strain. And then from left to right in the outfield, it's Tyler Glowacki in left, Austin Carrillo in center. And then out in right, it's going to be Tyler Ganus.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm surprised that Glowacki's in left and Ganus is in right because of the arm from Glowacki. We've seen so many assists from him from right field. So I am surprised that they put Glowacki in left, but of course Ganus does have a hose out there too.
So Aiden Anderson steps in. We've seen him multiple times already this summer. As Veloz delivers. First pitch up for ball 1. That one's popped up. Middle of the infield. Somebody's got to call it. And it's going to be Gavin Grant, as all 4 infielders and Danny Veloz was settled under that one, but no one was officially calling it. And then Gavin Grant was the most vocal, and we saw everybody else back off there. So quick 2-pitch out to start off the night for Danny Veloz.
That one looked like us out there in batting practice today. Ball gets hit to us and everyone's trying to get it.
Everybody wants those baseballs out in the outfield, especially Cam, who didn't catch any today.
He's a pitcher. P.O., what do you expect?
Maciel squares the bunt. That one will be called strike one regardless as he pulls it back. Oh, it's usually the POs who like to make a lot of plays out there in the outfield. As the Yankee fan, I, of course, remember when Mariano Rivera injured himself trying to rob a baseball up against the wall.
Yeah, Rivas was out there making a lot of plays.
Yeah, he's always out there chasing down balls.
He was doing it yesterday when he was starting. I was like, guy's crazy. 1-1 pitch. It's an off-speed pitch that gets in there for strike two. And Rivas just likes to do that. You know, we talked with him again today, Sammy, out in the outfield about how upset he is that he didn't get the Division III Gold Glove this past season for the pitchers.
Yeah, he was pleading his case.
So that one bounces, gets past Csulak for ball two.
For Danny Veloz, he's looking for a bounce-back outing. He hasn't pitched in over a week, and he actually hasn't pitched in CCL since June 17th. His last two outings were both against non-league opponents.
That one's fouled back.
And his last CCL outing was actually here against the Blues, which went 2/3 and gave up 2, but looking to bounce back after his last outing, in which he gave up 3 runs over 3 innings.
Veloz delivers the 2-2. That one's rolled over foul, so a couple balls fouled off here from Maciel as he continues to extend this at bat against Veloz.
Veloz has gotten hit around a bit in his last 2 outings, but hasn't walked a batter in either one, so he's done a better job of commanding the strikes, and now he's got to just miss some bats.
2-2 misses away now as the count runs full. Cody Darcy, who's the designated hitter, he'll wait on deck, the second best hitter, but he's played a lot more than the top hit. That one's flared out to center field, and it's going to drop in front of Tyler Ganus and Austin Carrillo for a base knock for CJ Maciel. So bring Cody Darcy to play, and Darcy technically second in CCL average on the team because he's played in 15 games compared to Mastoni, who has only played in 3 games and had 42 less at bats. So based on the serving size, this is the best bat so far this CCL season for the Blues. So shoot that one back up the middle as there'll be a base knock. So back-to-back base knocks here for the Blues.
That hit there from Darcy breaks the tie between him and Zach Tolia for the team lead in hits, giving him his 17th of the year.
Tolia steps in now. An everyday player so far. He's had his struggles against the Oaks, though. That one is a wild pitch from Veloz as that one gets well past Csulak as that one gets away from Veloz.
And you mentioned, Austin, that Tolia's had his struggles against the Oaks. He's actually struggled against everyone. He's looking at his last a little over a week of action. He's 2 for his last 22 at the plate. So he's only gotten a hit in 2 games out of his last 7, and it was a couple one-hit games. Looking to break out of a slump at the plate.
1-0 now to Tolia. 2 runners in scoring position. Another ball away there. Csulak does a good job to keep that one there.
Yeah, and Tolia's not a guy that you expect to struggle like this. Top 5 in the CCL with his 4 home runs.
Veloz delivers the 2-0. That one gets the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Generous strike call from the home plate umpire.
Yeah, good frame piece there from Csulak behind the plate for sure. 2-1 the count now to Tolia. He'll be Chase Gallegos, who waits on deck. We saw him pick up an injury last time we were here, so glad he's back in the lineup for the Blues. As Tolia early on the off-speed pitch on the 2-1 count. Swings and misses to run the count even at 2.
That was filthy there from Veloz. Pulling the string.
2-2 delivery from Veloz. That one's popped up in the infield. Daudet drifting back at the edge of the dirt. He'll field out for out number 2.
It's got to be so frustrating for Zach Tolia to have this kind of summer and then to be in the slump that he's in. And now with second and third, less than 2 outs, all he's got to do is get a ball to the outfield to drive a run in, and he couldn't even do that.
Chase Gallegos steps in now. One of many regulars as listed as catchers for this Blues team, just like the Oaks. A lot of catchers who play a lot, but Gallegos the primary guy, so he'll take ball 1 from Veloz. Gallegos having the best summer offensively amongst the catchers, just edging out Shamela right now. Gallegos' average is .007 points better. Veloz gets Gallegos to swing there.
Gallegos is actually in a bit of a slump himself. He had a 2-hit game against the Oaks last week, but since then he's over his last 6.
A 1-1 count now to Gallegos as he wasn't able to hold up on that breaking ball that broke all the way out of the zone. 1-1 now. Still swing and miss on the what looked like maybe a fastball down low. Could have been an off-speed
That
pitch.
looked like a breaking ball as well.
Hard to tell.
Yeah, we're quite a bit away.
Yeah. What do you think, 100 feet?
Yeah.
Veloz seems to be a lot more comfortable with his breaking pitches right now than his fastball. We've seen him yank a couple fastballs.
1-2 delivery. He goes the fastball, and that one's fouled back by Gallegos.
Yeah, that was a good spot there for the fastball from Veloz. Throwing a couple breaking balls, and that time he's trying to paint a fastball in the outer half, maybe freeze up Gallegos, and he does a nice job of getting the bat on it and fouling it off.
One, 2 remains the count after that foul ball from Gallegos. Veloz looking to get the sign from Csulak. Comes set. Delivers. Gets a strikeout, so great job there by Danny Veloz to work in and out of the jam as he strikes out Gallegos and strands 2 runners in scoring position, and it will be Brendan Durfee, Noah Karliner, Tyler Glowacki to lead things off when we come back in the top of the second. welcome you back now as Brendan Durfee steps in the box. So be the first baseman tonight. We saw him make his first start at first base last week against the Barons.
Looked pretty good playing first in Compton.
So take strike one. This umpire very delayed on his strike calls tonight. Durfee in the top 10 of average for the Oaks this summer. Just over 250 as he shoots that one foul. So behind 0-2 now.
For Durfee, he hasn't really gotten into a groove at the plate this summer like you'd expect. But it's also hard to get into a groove when you're not getting everyday playing time. So the more at bats, the better for Durf.
Just foul that one off. Yeah, we've seen, I don't think a single one of the catchers start at catcher in back-to-back games so far this summer, as Durfee takes ball one away.
Yeah, we've definitely seen catchers get back-to-back days playing, but yeah, I don't know if we've seen them behind the plate back-to-back days.
Durfee will not swing the pitch above his hand, so he runs the count even at 2.
And today's right side of the infield features two catchers, or today's infield with Csulak behind the plate and Durfee at first.
Durfee will foul that one away. A lot of free baseballs courtesy of Brendan Durfee's bat so far in this at-bat. We saw that last time we were here, actually. There was a lot of foul balls early on in the game. I think there was actually 10 against Tommy Brandenburg in the first inning, and then things started to cool off a little bit. Durfee will get hit. Oof. And that one hurt.
Yeah, looked like he got his back knee. Definitely his back leg for sure.
So 0-2 to 2-2, and then he gets hit by a pitch. So good job to stay disciplined as Marshall loses control of that at-bat after being up 0-2 early on. He throws 3 straight balls, including the third one, which hits Durfee and gets the Oaks the leadoff runner. And Durfee will hopefully be all right as he jogs down the first to make sure it's all right, as you could tell from his reaction that one did not feel good. And this will bring in yesterday's co-player of the game, the offense explosion off of his bat. He had a double that was 3/4 of the way up the wall, and then he had a line drive home run that he crushed to right field that we couldn't tell at first, but he knew, and then he absolutely obliterated the baseball over the scoreboard in left center in Compton as he drives that one down the right field line, just foul.
Yeah, that second home run, if we were playing here, it would have been on the building behind the fence in left field. It was absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, a hanging breaking ball that he saw, and he just absolutely crushed it well over 400 feet over that scoreboard out there at the Compton Youth Academy.
Right line there. So take the ball down there, 1-1 now.
Yeah, just that one, that just shows off the effortless power from him. He just fouled that pitch off. I didn't think anything of it, and I looked down the right field line, and it hits the wall down there in foul territory.
1-1 now. Marshall delivers. His breaking ball stays upstairs. 2-1 the count now.
They got to be careful with those hanging breaking balls, because that's what Karliner can handle. Is that second home run yesterday was on a hanger.
2-1 now. That one misses away, and yeah, it was interesting. We saw Hunter Holmes start the game for the Barons, and he had, I remember, back-to-back at-bats for Grant and Daudet where he hung sliders and neither one of them swung at it. And something must have been said at some point during the game to take a hack, and Karliner did. So shoot that one up the middle. Nice play by Price. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play.
An exquisite double play there by both the middle infielders and the first baseman for staying on the bag there. Tolia had a stretch pretty far and it was just able to keep his toe on the bag.
That'll be one that Karliner's not happy about, especially on a 3-1 count. Glowacki steps in now. So take strike one again, another delayed strike call. That one will miss away. As Glowacki really still trying to get his bat going.
Among the league leader, team leader in walks.
Yeah, as Sammy mentions there, you know, the average, obviously not where Glowacki wants it to be, but he's been incredible, disciplined at the plate. He's amongst the team leader in walks. So a lot of the guys have done a great job being disciplined at the plate this year.
The only players with more walks are Daudet and Carrillo.
So that one misses away, count runs full. Yeah.
And just CCL play, he actually has more walks than Daudet.
Pops up the 3-2 pitch to the edge of the infield dirt, and Samuelson will settle under it for out number 3. So the Oaks unconventionally go down in order, and it will be the bottom of the second with Villegas, Kreitzman, Samuelson due up. We'll be back. Welcome you back now as we head to the bottom of the second with Colin Villegas stepping into the box.
Another listed catcher on this Blues roster.
Yeah, and he's out in left tonight.
We saw him out in left last time as well.
So he tries to lean out of the way and sell that one, but it's breaks in for strike number 1. And as Sammy mentioned, Veloz definitely feeling better about his off speed than his fastball so far tonight. Goes off speed again. Gets strike 2 looking.
Looking good. Feeling it.
Yeah, we've seen that with a couple of Oaks pitchers so far this summer at times.
I like
Fastball
it.
just misses inside. A little bit of a sell job there from Villegas.
Good waist pitch there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, probably sets up an off-speed pitch, breaking out of the zone here.
Yep.
Or freezing him.
Looking. I literally thought that was like at his feet. I can't. It's so hard to see.
The umpire asked him on that one, "Do you need any help?" He goes, "No, just looking."
And
Doing a little window shopping.
Yeah.
And just having the feel of one of your pitches, like the breaking ball, makes everything else much easier. You know, you can get into a zone, get the feel of your other pitches, and hard to tell from here. That looked like a changeup that he froze him on, actually.
Kreitzman steps in now. See, swings and misses. Strike one.
There's that changeup again.
Kreitzman put one over the right field wall the first time that we were here, and what ended up being a comeback win for the Oaks. Colin Heineck homered in that game for the Oaks. Another swing and a miss from Kreitzman.
And since they seen us last week, Kreitzman's had a couple of games, went 3 for 5 with a couple of doubles against the Saints, and then 1 for 3 on Sunday with the double and an RBI.
0-2 delivery from Veloz, the backdoor slider misses away. That one's not able to break inside.
Good pitch. Good spot to miss there.
Yeah, 0-2, you'd rather miss arm side and away from the plate rather than down the middle.
1-2 now. That one's rolled over, and now it's going to get over the first base bag, so it's going to be extra bases for E.J. Kreitzman. As Tyler Ganus gets to it, he'll fire into Jack Brooks. So it's going to be a one-out double for E.J. Kreitzman.
Surprised that that ball stayed fair. Looked like it might have gone foul. I thought that chalk that came up was just Durfee diving on it, but just kept it inside the line.
Let's bring Tate Samuelson to the plate now. Samuelson struggled so far since joining the team. He had his season debut in that same game where Kreitzman and Heineck homered, but Samuelson struggling since, hitting under 100.
Just 1 for 13.
So he'll take strike one.
He actually got a hit in that ball game that you're talking about, Austin, his season debut, and hasn't gotten a hit since then.
Tough.
Yeah, 0 for 9 since then. 0 for 10.
Great block there by Csulak. He loses it though. So Kreitzman able to advance to third.
It's a great block there from Csulak, and that's not on him. Someone has to be yelling at him and communicating to him where that ball is, because he kept it right at his feet and thought it was well behind him.
We're gonna have to get Cam on that. That he's sitting right there. You gotta let him know.
Cam, yell feet, feet. What are you doing?
Yeah. It's a long way from the dugout to home plate, so not sure Csulak couldn't hear anybody, but 1-1 now. Samuelson fouls that one on the ground.
As a pitcher, you're taught to let your catcher know. And not only that, not only are you supposed to be yelling at him and tell him where it is, you know, a lot of these times the stadiums are packed, it's hard to hear. You should be pointing at the baseball as well.
1-2 now. So that one's fouled away. Went towards the taco truck.
Pretty good crowd tonight for
Really
it being a weekday.
Really started to fill up. One, 2 delivery. That one's fouled away the same way. So one of the Blues players just started sprinting after the ball with the little kids.
Sure it wasn't Cam?
No, it was definitely somebody in a Blues jersey. Be a long run for Cam.
Yeah.
Samuelson just takes that one aside. 2-2 now.
Good spot there from Veloz. Doing a good job of locating that fastball up in the zone.
That one shot to short. It will score a run. It's a ground out RBI for Tate Samuelson.
That's got to feel good for Samuelson. He didn't pick up a base knock, but he does get his first RBI this summer, and just to feel that contribution, got to be a good feeling for Samuelson.
Bring Darius Price in now. Price just over the Mendoza line at 207 in CCL play so far this summer. He's Veloz misses away for ball 1.
Even though his average is still down, we've seen him as the everyday second baseman.
That one misses away. 2-0 now. We'll see how long Veloz goes today. It was told that it'll be no more than 4 innings. As Price lines that one out to left, Glowacki will settle out under it for out number 3. I'll take you now to the top of the 3rd. It will be Cody Csulak, Jack Brooks, and Tyler Ganus due up. The Oaks trail by 1. I'll welcome you back. It's Cody Csulak now up to bat. He'll take ball 1. Csulak shoots that one out to center field. It'll be a leadoff single for Cody Csulak.
Atta babe.
Love to see that from Cody. Technically on the see something you love to see, a great team guy, starting catcher today. Love to see him pick up a knock.
Yeah, and I'm sure that one felt good for him. Obviously, you know, that run scores on the ball that was lost at his feet because of no communication between anybody and him to know where that baseball is. That Kreitzen moves to 3rd, so that one's got to feel good for him, getting a single right away for his pitcher. As Brooks squares the bunt there but pulls back as that one's well aside for ball 1 to him. Brooksy got his day going late yesterday with a single and a hit by a pitch. Csulak,
He was moving on the
go
pitch.
there, so we give Csulak a stolen base there.
Well, he was going before the
Yeah.
pitch, so yeah.
Yeah.
Look at how quick our catchers are, man.
Yeah, it's first stolen base for Csulak. Is that now every catcher with a stolen base besides Durfee?
I don't know if Crandall has one.
Yeah, he doesn't.
2-0 now. Brooks leans out of the way of that one.
Nearly got him there.
Yeah, where's Brooksy amongst our team leaders in hit by pitch? He's got to be up there.
He's first.
Yeah, he got hit twice last night, so
First, it's not even close. He's double the next closest.
just a ball
More than
magnet.
double.
3-0 now to Brooksy. And it's
Right on
almost
cue.
like I spoke it into existence.
Well, we're on a 3-0 pitch, you definitely don't like to get hit there, so
Ninth
we'll
time.
be letting him know that that's on.
That's the ninth
That's
time
on
he's been hit
Austin.
by pitch.
Ninth time this
Oh,
summer.
my goodness.
Next closest on the Oaks is Daudet with 3.
He's got to lead the league in hit by pitches too.
Yeah, they don't keep track of that on the CCL website, so. You
No,
know what?
just-
I'll check
it's
every
just-
team for you. I got you.
It's just you know, whipping him into shape. Young man, just graduated high school, about to go play D1 baseball. at a prestigious program in Oregon. Sorry. Sammy just broke his chair.
This chair is not bolted down.
So runners on first and second, nobody out now in the top of the order as Tyler Ganus steps in now. He had the failed bunt for hit attempt to start off this ball game as he just got underneath it and ended up popping it up too much as he wasn't able to beat it out. And he will bunt here, and he'll pop that one back.
All right, so to go back to the hit by pitch stat for Jack Brooks, not a single other player in the CCL has been hit more than 4 times, and Brooks has been hit 9.
Wow, you found that pretty fast. That's impressive, Josh.
Appreciate it.
I want to also know if somebody could do an advanced metric stat to find out if anybody has more bunt singles than Tyler Ganus.
Yeah,
I'll get on
actually,
that right
I
away.
just looked at their roster, and they have someone with 8.
Bunt from Ganus right there. And that's going to be another bunt single.
I think that
Sulak
one
will score.
might
call
go
him
down
out?
as an error.
No, the umpire called him safe. Now, this was the same thing that happened last night when we saw, I forget who bunted, but the first baseman reached across there. Price covering second there, reached
Whittle.
across.
It was Whittle, yeah.
It was Whittle, and Whittle was out, but there Price drops the ball with Ganus catching it, with Ganus running. And that's just the case scenario of the same thing as if we're somebody to slide into the glove and knock it out with their foot, or you run into the catcher and they drop the ball. So we'll wait to see if they're going to rule it an error. Grant shoots that one up the middle, and the Oaks quickly take the lead as an RBI single there from Gavin Grant. So it's going to be an E4 that Ganus will reach on that allows Sulak to score, and that will be an RBI base knock now for Gavin Grant as he drives home his future Oregon teammate and Jack Brooks to give the Oaks a quick 2-1 lead after being down 1-0 heading into this top of the inning. We'll see a mound visit now.
It's a great swing there from Gavin Grant, shooting that first pitch he sees right back up the middle.
Yeah, and we talk about it time and time again. Guy can't catch a break, but finally able to find a hole on a hard hit baseball there as he shoots that one right back up the middle. And now the Oaks once again have first and second, nobody out. As Carrillo will step in, we'll see if they go with the same small ball idea that they went with Ganus with this first and second, nobody out situation, as Carrillo can bunt just as well as most of the other guys. Probably not as good as Ganus, to be fair to Ganus, but we'll see how they handle this at bat with Carrillo.
Oaks like to hit here, man. Shaping up for another big inning here in slow.
He will bunt, he'll pull back, take ball 1.
Going back to what you said, Austin, about Gavin Grant not being able to catch a break. Today during batting practice, he ripped a line drive back up the middle. And Rinkover said something to him, oh, nice swing. And Grant's like, yeah, I bet the center fielder just dove 20 feet to make that catch. It just shows you that everybody knows what kind of luck he's getting.
Carrillo bunts that one. That one probably would have hit him in the chest if he would have pulled his bat back there. It fouls that one away, 1-1 now.
Did you guys see Charlie Adamson dive?
The diving
Like
catch?
a diving catch out there?
Yeah, I did see it.
Yeah, one of my friends, he loves to say the saying of that's so about right. And that's, I think, what describes if Gavin Grant would have been robbed of a hit from a 20 feet diving catch from an outfielder. Carrillo squares again. Fouls that one straight down. 1-2 now, so. When we had one of our stream issues in Compton, I sat right next to the dugout, and there was a situation where Carrillo told Coach Solis, even with 2 outs, I can bunt. So we'll see if Carrillo is still given the bunt size, or if he's told to just swing away right here.
2 strikes.
He said that with 2 strikes.
You said 2 outs.
Sorry.
Right now.
So foul that one back. That one got a piece of Gallegos.
It's now twice, though, actually, both times here, I believe, that Carrillo's been asked to bunt and hasn't been able to get it down. Last week, he popped it up and was caught by the catcher, and this time he fouls off a couple.
The left fielder for the Blues is playing pretty deep, so
Yeah, you must not know the scouting report for Carrillo.
Carrillo can definitely dump one down.
Duck out of the way of that one up at his head. So breaking ball gets away there. For Marshall, 2-2 the count now. Zach Daudet waits on deck. Last time he had a bases loaded opportunity was here when he had a bases clearing triple. And that was probably the last time the Oaks had success with the bases loaded, as they turned the bases loaded 3 times yesterday.
Four times.
4 times. They did
4
it
times.
3 innings in a row, 7th, 8th, 9th, and then also in like the 2nd and the 3rd.
2-2 delivery. Carrillo goes
What a
down
late
looking.
call. Such a late strike call.
Yeah.
He waits for like the hitter's reaction. It's what it seems like.
He likes to put on a show. He's definitely, you can tell early he's one of those umpires who likes to make the game about him. Yep. I knew right away from the delayed strike call, and then when there was a foul ball and Csulak asked for the ball, he just threw it right to Veloz.
Yeah.
Strike one on the outside part of the plate to Daudet. Daudet popped out to Price at second to end the first inning. As a reminder, it was a 6 RBI day for Daudet last time we were here. Daudet will shoot that one over the head of Price. Will drop down, and so will load the bases for Brendan Durfee on the bloop single for Zach Daudet.
Yeah, Ganus and Grant both had a freeze on that, so that's why Ganus didn't come around to score. He was within a few feet of second base just in case that ball was caught there from Price, but Daudet was able to just flick it over his head.
So bases loaded, 1 out. Ganus on third, Grant on second, Daudet on first, and Brendan Durfee in the box. Durfee drives that one to left center field. That one will get caught by Villegas. Ganus will tag and score, so it'll be an RBI sac fly for Brendan Durfee.
It's a great swing there from Durf. Taking exactly what he was given, pitch on the outer half, knowing he has to elevate it and do a job. He did exactly what he was supposed to do.
So now this will bring Noah Karliner in. Karliner grounded into double play last inning. Two outs now. Oaks 3 across so far this inning. As there's another delayed strike one call.
Yeah, I don't think the guys will be so mad that the locations are called as strikes, just more that it's taking this umpire a while to make the strike call.
That pitch rolled ball 1, looked like it was in the same exact spot as the last pitch. 1-1 count now to Karliner. This will be the 50th pitch for Marshall. Karliner rolls over that one, foul. 1-2 the count now to him. We see one guy up in the Blues bullpen, see if he'll start throwing. One, two now. Karliner rolls over that one. It's a swinging bunt. He'll be called out on the bang bang play. So inning over as the Oaks have 3 come across, 8 come to bat. As they take a 3-1 lead, we'll head to the bottom of third. I know we're back, Sammy. Calm down. Ball 1.
Didn't say anything there. You're scaring me.
Nothing was happening. We were trying to figure out who's throwing.
You're too busy.
dancing in
You're
the
too
bullpen.
busy looking up stats.
I don't need stats. You know what we should have Cam do?
What's that?
Time the catch of the ball to the call of the strike.
We can do that right now.
Any of us can do that.
Swing and miss there. Dude, even on the swing, he's delayed. 1-2 now. Strikes him out looking. He's quick on the ring him up, though.
Well, yeah, that was also right
That
down
one
the
was,
middle,
yeah,
and that was great. Anderson started walking away before he made the strike 3 call because he knew he was running a great pitch there from Veloz to freeze him.
Danny Veloz strikes out the first batter looking in the last 2 innings. So now bring up C.J. Maciel as he had a long at-bat single. He was stranded at third. So I'll take ball 1. A lot of football action going on right now in the Oaks bullpen.
This is definitely the field they play the most football
miss
at
it?
as they
1.2.
try to keep warm.
I feel like
That was
it's
a pretty
little
quick
longer.
call, though.
Maybe he hears us. 1-1 now. That one's chased out of the zone by Maciel for strike 2. 1-2 the count now. A couple of cool kick up behind the back grabs the baseballs. 1-2 delivery from Veloz.
Yep.
Strikes out the first 2 batters looking.
Freezing these guys.
What's your guys' thoughts on the tri-tip sandwich tonight? Rating out of 10. Start with Josh.
Start with me?
Yeah.
6.5 to 7.
I
7.
need,
Out
I
of
need
10?
a solid answer.
I say,
Out of 10?
Yes, out of 10.
yeah, I give it 7
That's
out
a
of 10.
tough score, man.
7 out of 10, 7.5. Didn't impress
You
me.
got to give me a solid. I don't
Really?
need-
Okay, 7.5 out of 10. Yeah.
Sammy?
I thought it was good. Was some of your pieces overcooked, Josh?
I thought
Nah.
the only
Mine was
issue
cooked
was it didn't come hot.
Yeah, it
It's
wasn't
kinda cold
hot.
temperature wise, but I would have given it. I give it like an 8.2.
8.
I was right there, 8.3.
Yeah.
How come you were telling Josh to give a solid ground score and then you go 8.2?
No,
What's
he
up with
wasn't.
that?
He wasn't committing to a score. He was giving
Yeah,
me
I
7 to
understood what you're saying. I
7.5. You
understood.
get what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
a large range. That one's a grounded foul. I don't want some 7 to 7.5. There's multiple decibel points in there. You know what I'm saying?
Between a 5 and an 8.
Yeah. I could have, what do I think of the tri-tip? Somewhere between a 1 and a 10. That's my answer.
It's like saying in Thousand Oaks you live on Olson Road.
Yeah. 0-2 delivery.
Filthy.
That one gets past Sulak. It's going to be a tough play.
Yeah,
So-
virtually impossible when a ball gets past the catcher here with just how big the backstop is. But if you want to look at it, maybe as a positive side, Danny has a chance to go 4 strikeouts this inning, huh?
Yeah, Veloz will have to get an extra out now after that one. It was a wild pitch from him. It was tough for Sulak to get to because it just broke so much. So he got Darcy swinging the sword at it and chased it.
Take a little bite off that breaking ball. It doesn't have to break that much. You know?
Is that now twice in 3 games we've seen a runner reach on a drop third strike?
Sounds right. Another swing and a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, but it's not really on the catchers. It's just the ball's just breaking weight, just an insane
Take
amount.
a chill,
Yeah.
guys.
We don't have to. You don't have to get that nasty.
The fastball misses away. 1-1 now.
I really wish we can get a whiff counter here on Danny Veloz because he's getting a lot of swings and misses with those breaking balls.
1-1 delivery from Veloz. That one misses down. Sulak keeps that there, though. 2-1 now. Veloz checks on Durfee at first. Could have just been the reset the pitch clock.
There's a pitch clock in the CCL now?
I don't know. Just an assumption. 2-2 now.
Another swing and miss.
Yeah, and again on the changeup. That changeup and the breaking ball, getting swings and misses left and right.
And a lot of clarification on rules. Pitch count. Not pitch count. Pitch clock. Veloz gets that one. Grounded to Grant at short. He'll go to short way. So it'll be a 4-out inning.
Hoping for the four strikeout inning there.
Well, still gets credit for that third strikeout, but it will be top of the fourth. We head to the Oaks still lead 3-1 after a nice inning there from Veloz as he sets down 4 batters in a row. It will be Glowacki due up as he was the only guy who did not hit in the fourth, followed by Csulak and Brooks. We'll be back. We'll welcome you back now. It's Tyler Glowacki who steps in. That will chase strike one. Popped out to the edge of the infield dirt to Tate Samuelson at third to end the second. So we'll pop to Tate Samuelson again at third, just on the start of the outfield grass for out number 1. Bring Cody Csulak to the plate. He led off the long third inning with a single. Then he stole second, and he came around to score on that collision at first between Ganus and Price.
What are you doing back there, Josh?
Scratching my head and my bracelet hit the mic.
Can't take this guy anywhere, man.
What's this?
I don't know what just happened.
Well, the umpire called time because he wanted to throw the ball back to the
Yeah.
pitcher.
Want to get that arm a little loose. He's coming in the 5th.
For which team, Sammy?
There's action in the Blues bullpen. Csulak will look at strike 1.
Be a crime to take Veloz out after that inning he had. So
Yeah,
Cade Van
can't go
Allen
too
is
much
warming up
longer.
right now in the bullpen for the Blues. Csulak flares that one to short.
Good 90, Cody. Going hard down the line, ran through it even though he was less than halfway there after the ball was caught.
It's one of my favorite things.
So you guys keep running.
Yeah, when I have kids and coach Little League, every single kid on my team will touch first base no matter what they do.
Respect. And then with Jack Brooks stepping up, let me correct my last comment. I hadn't gotten to the blue stats yet, so Brooks is tied for the CCL lead in hit by pitches, but in general, overall, Jake Simons of the Blues has been hit 15 times.
What?
And he hasn't played in 2 weeks. I don't understand how that's possible.
Well, maybe he got hurt.
His last game was June 19th, and he's been hit 15 times, and I can't even tell you how that's.
Simon's played against us.
that
Yeah,
no
we hit him twice.
way.
And,
No.
and then he got hit twice by the Foresters the next game and hasn't played since. He's been hit twice,
2-1
5
count now
times.
to Jack Brooks.
Simons has played in 11 games and has been hit in 9 of them.
Jeez. It's Jack Brooks. Not able to hold up on the check swing there. He'll chase strike 2. 2-2 the count now to him. 2-2 delivery to Brooks. He'll flare that one to short on the ground. So we have a 1-2-3 inning. The Oaks are shut down in order. Best inning of the night for Marshall. Take you bottom 4. Gallegos, Villegas, and Kreitzman due up for the Blues, with Danny Veloz still on the mound for the Oaks. Welcome you back now, bottom 4. Chase Gallegos, 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far tonight.
Veloz' longest outing of the season is 3 2/3 back against the Philippines national team. So if he gets 2 outs here, he'll tie his season-long outing.
Yeah, we'll see if Danny Veloz finishes this inning, what will happen from there. As I was told, he was going 3 or 4 innings today. So he'll throw a first pitch strike to Chase Gallegos. As Gallegos rolls that one to granite short, gathers, fires. Nice stretch there from Durfee for out number 1.
It's a great pitch there from Veloz, that breaking ball, and just rolling over there for Gallegos. Nothing he can do with that pitch, and easy play out there for Grant.
A lot of action for Grant already in this game. Just 3rd ground out last 3 innings. So that one's chased by Villegas. Villegas struck out looking to start the 2nd. And actually, Gavin Grant's the only infielder that's had a ground ball hit to him so far in this game. As Villegas fouls that one back.
Been a lot of weak contact so far against Veloz. Not too many hard hit balls. Been missing barrels.
A lot of whiffs.
Villegas shoots that one to the right line. It drops fair. Gans will cut it off or limit it to a single.
Just a blooper over the first baseman in between Ganus and Durfee.
Yeah,
Weak contact.
I feel like there's more weak contact hits than hard hits against the Oaks pitching staff.
Lately there has been, yes.
Kreitzman steps in now. He did have a hard hit in the 2nd as he roped a worm burner down first base line past the diving effort of Durfee for a double. So drive that one out to right field. That ball at the fence, caught by Ganus. He'll turn and he'll fire to second because he did not know where Villegas was there. As May had a good chance of potentially doubling off Villegas, as Villegas was 3/4 of the way to second, but that one just stayed in the park. Little kiss from the wind on that one.
Kreitzman thought he got it. I don't know if you guys saw that. You watched it a little bit.
A lot of people thought Kreitzman got it.
Wind kind of knocked that ball down.
Yeah.
Playing in Kalaloo or playing in Compton, that's probably a home run.
It really just showed how hard Kreitzman hit his home run in Game 1 here a month ago, because he drove it to right center field all the way out to the batting cages out there. Samuelson steps in now. He had the RBI ground out in the second. He'll shoot that one to Jack Brooks at second, so another infielder finally makes the play. So no damage done again to Veloz, as he just gives up the one single and a long fly ball to deep right field, but no scare. Oaks keep the 3-1 lead. We'll head to the fifth. Top of the order due up, Ganus, Grant, Carrillo. We'll be back. Welcome you back now. Tyler Ganus steps in the box as he's looking for his first hit of the ball game after he had what we talked about last night. What was a sack bunt for David Widow almost became what would have been an error if a call was changed, but ended up being a sack bunt. Ganus should have had a sack bunt, but then it becomes an error, so it lowers his batting average rather than not affecting it. So now he's 0 for 2 instead of 0 for 1. So we'll foul that one off to the right side.
Tyler, definitely not one to be upset that it was going against his average. Definitely just happy to be on base. And he did come around to score as well.
So Chase, an off-speed pitch downstairs for strike 2.
Ganus coming into today hitting over 500, but you can't really tell if you watch him during his pregame routine, as he just works, as hard, doesn't let anybody know that he's hitting 500. He's just
shoots that one down the right
really
field
laughs
line.
about everything.
That'll be a leadoff double for Tyler Ganus. Yeah, and like Sammy said, it was actually something I asked Ganus about, because it's one of my favorite things to do before a game is watch Tyler Ganus before a game, as he'll literally be in no matter what ballpark we are, he'll find a way to have an angle on the pitcher warming up in the bullpen and just time him. That's what really helps that leadoff bunt attempt from Ganus. But he said, I don't know how factual this can be, but he said he's always had that competitive edge even since he was 4 years old.
Yeah, he said that in Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were like, sure, dude.
Well, and another thing with the bunting, they do, at the end of all their batting practice rounds, they do one round called a feel-good round where they just take, a couple swings, and whenever they have a great swing, they stop. And Tyler Ganus always begins his feel-good round with the bunt.
As Grant rolls one slowly to short, Ganus will go to third. Grant will be out at first.
It's a good play on the run there from the shortstop, C.J. Masael, who wasn't the everyday shortstop to begin with. It was Cody Darcy, who we see DHing today, but Darcy has made 12 errors on the season, so he got booted from the starting shortstop role. That's why he's been the designated hitter.
Another good tidbit from Josh. So now Ganus on third after Grant just moves him over on the slow roller. Good base running there by Ganus to read that ball as Carrillo now has a chance to drive Ganus in and extend this lead. So he'll take ball one up, and he let the umpire know that one was up.
Yeah, I love how he does that. Every pitch he takes, Austin Carrillo helps out the umpire. Once you get, though, to the higher levels, I'm not going to like that very much.
1-0 now. That one's going to be ruled a strike. As nice off-speed pitch there by Marshall is in there for strike one on the inside part of the plate.
Looks like Evan Harmon's getting loose in the Oaks bullpen. Could be the end of the day for Veloz, who hasn't gone more than 4.
As Carrillo drives that one out to center field. Now we'll send Ganus home, and it'll be an RBI sac fly for Austin Carrillo.
Great piece of hitting there from Carrillo.
Way to do a job there.
So
Extends the Oaks lead.
Grant and Carrillo unable to get on base, but both do a good job of Grant moving Ganus from second to third, allowing Carrillo to then get the RBI sac fly, which will now bring in Zach Daudet.
Productive outs.
Yeah, it's almost like a hockey assist where Grant doesn't get the RBI, but got Ganus over to third to allow Carrillo to get the RBI.
1-2 day for Daudet. That one misses down. 2-0 count to him now. Hockey assist, one of my favorite things in sports.
I agree. I wish they gave it in the NBA sometimes.
I love that goalies can get assists.
Yeah, Igor gets a lot of them.
Not as many as you think. 2-1 now.
Well, I mean, compared to other goalies.
He really doesn't get that many. They always make one extra pass, and it pisses him off.
Are you kidding me? You want to see that in the NBA?
I mean, yeah, sometimes there's like these great ball movements. There's some great passes, and I'm like, oh, that guy deserves an assist, but he won't get one.
2-2 is the count now to Daudet. He doesn't seem happy about that strike 2 call.
You're just going to add like an assist to every single assist?
I was thinking more for soccer, not hockey.
Yeah,
Daudet
that's
will
true, yeah.
Strike out.
Soccer, way more so. When I watch Premier League matches, I agree.
So another run comes across for the Oaks to make it a 4-1 ball game now. We'll see if Harmon or Veloz comes out to the mound. We'll stay with you until we find out who it is.
Harmon walking down towards the dugout. Looks like it could be him.
See bench guys walking out before we even know a
Veloz would have
pitcher
already
yet.
been out, so it's probably going to be Harmon.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it is going to be Harmon because Sulak's standing there waiting. So it is going to be Evan Harmon who steps in now. So it'll be Harmon's first appearance in about a week, I want to say. We'll be back soon with the numbers on Harmon as Josh will get those for you. It's Darius Price in the top of the order due up here in the bottom of the 5th for the Blues. We'll be back. Welcome you back. Now it's Evan Harmon, one of the JUCO bandits on the team, as they like to call themselves, out of Central Arizona, who takes the mound for the Oaks. And what have we seen so far this summer from Harmon, Josh?
Well, Harmon's been very hot and cold. His last outing was 2 shutout innings, but has an ERA of about 18. It's really just been 3 of his 5 outings that were bad, and the other 2 were clean. So key for Evan is just throwing strikes. He's got the stuff. He's just got to find the command.
Harmon just misses inside there. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and to put that command into perspective, talking about that, he's walked 3 batters, at least 3 batters in 4 of his 5 outings.
That one is up 3-0 now. We'll have to.
One of the harder throwers for the Oaks, but the velocity means nothing if you can't locate it.
4-pitch walk from Harmon to start this afternoon.
And Harmon is just converting to a pitcher, as he came up as a 2-way guy doing both, which is why if you talk to any of the pitchers, Harmon is about as confident as they come when it comes to pitchers BP because of that experience as a position player. So once he figures everything out with his arm, figures out how to pitch with his velocity, he'll be excellent.
So he follows up the 4-pitch walk with the first pitch strike to Aiden Anderson, who's 0 for 2 at the top of the order tonight for the Blues. Harmon just misses inside with that one. 1-1 the count now.
And we don't have Cam up here, unfortunately, to find the velocity on the pitches from Harmon.
1-1 delivery from Harmon. That one shot right back to him. Nice play. 1-6-3. Nice double play there, started by Evan Harmon.
I wonder if Anderson might be nursing an injury or something, because he wasn't busting it out of the box. He was walking. He was almost walking down the first base line. I wonder what that was about.
A sign of respect. You know, Harmon makes a nice play. I'll let you have the double play.
Yeah, I don't think that's how baseball works.
If that's what he did, then his coach is going to be absolutely furious.
And Anderson can run too, so.
CJ Maciel takes ball 1 inside. He's 1 for 2 today. Singled and was stranded at third in the first, and then struck out looking in the third. He's ahead in the count 2-0 now against Harmon.
That's more of like a slow pitch softball rule. If you hit it up the middle to the pitcher, then you don't run.
No, yeah.
Maciel squares the bunt, pulls it back before Harmon even delivers. 2-1 the count now. That one's fouled back by Maciel. 2-2 now.
Sick play by Evan, though. That goes a little unnoticed, too.
Yeah, it surprises me, too, because I've been hanging out with him for BP the last few days. I haven't seen him catch one baseball. He, like, always lets somebody else try and grab it.
He likes to
Socialize.
He likes to fraternize with the boys, you know.
Yeah. Heard an interesting story from Sammy today in the outfield, which we'll keep between us.
Yeah.
But missed out on some fun conversation while you were catching for Rinkover as the fungo hitter today, Josh.
Oh, yeah. Had to help out Nick, saw him struggling.
This ball 4 gets away there as Maciel works a walk, which will bring Cody Darcy to the plate, who's 1 for 2 today. Darcy singled and was stranded at second in the first, and then he struck out and reached on a wild pitch in the third. Harmon delivers. That one's fouled back, unable to squeeze it. There's Csulak. I don't even know why the umpire wants to throw it back. He doesn't even like give it like a good chuck. He does a little meh. Know what I'm saying?
Little, Jackson Jordan getting some work in the bullpen. I don't think he's coming in. Yeah,
that's side work.
I think he's just
Darcy lines that one foul.
still getting a feel for his arm.
Yeah, he's not going to be available.
He may be able to pitch today. It's been a decent amount of time.
It's been a while, but yeah, I talked to him yesterday.
He's still dealing with that arm.
Yeah,
still dealing with arm issues.
yeah. He's calling it like the way he makes it sound. It's like a dead arm, where he'll throw just one inning and it feels like he threw 7. It's so exhausted.
Harmon misses away with the fastball, though, to count the Darcy. Count 1-2 now.
They're trying to build up Jackson Jordan. That's what he told me. So these continued bullpen sessions will build up the arm strength.
1-2 pitch just misses inside. Yeah. Jordan, one of the guys that's injured. We don't know the status of Donovan Waitman. Today would have been Waitman's start day. He's not even here today. Obviously, a couple guys no longer part of the team. Lapiner, who has the ankle injury, shut down. Clark leaving, as we knew he was only going to be here for June, as that one's fouled away by Darcy.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything from Waitman, but it's been over 2 weeks since he came out with his injury.
Yeah, the issue, unfortunately, is every time we saw a pitcher get hurt, it wasn't any variety of injury. Every single one of them pointed to the elbow in their throwing arm. As Harmon gets a strikeout there, a nice block by Csulak. So he'll fire down the Durfee at first.
Good slider from Evan.
And Csulak actually lost his glove there. He was so committed to blocking that baseball, so he just barehanded that one down the Durfee. So no runs allowed from Evan Harmon as he comes in here. Oaks keep the 4-1 lead as we head to the top of the 6th. It's Durfee, Karliner, Glowacki. Due up. We'll be back. welcome you back now, as it will be a new pitcher now for the Blues, as it's Cade Van Allen who will take the mound, which concludes the evening for Daniel Marshall. 5 innings, 4 runs allowed on 4 hits, 3 walks, and only 2 strikeouts, and he'll be in line for the loss if the ball game stays the way it is. And for Van Allen, this will be the first time the Oaks have faced him this summer. So Van Allen, 3 appearances out of the bullpen, 5 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, an ERA of 8.4. We'll be back shortly. Sammy's still here with me. We're waiting to see if we'll have a special guest this evening. Durfee steps in now for the 3rd time today, 0 for 1. My apologies, 0 for 0. Sorry, Durf.
No at bat yet.
Yeah. Only 2 plate appearances. He'll take strike 1. Hit by a pitch, and was out at second on the double play from Karliner in the second. Then they had the RBI sac fly that brought in Ganus in the 3rd. So 0-1 now to Durfee. So he'll take ball 1 up. Durfee misses that one. 1-2 the count now.
Big swing there.
In the low 90s.
So Jackson Jordan is coming in. Evan Harmon's day is done.
I was right.
He'll be up here, though, with us. Harmon's going to come up.
Oh. Was that approved or?
Approved.
Or is that just Harmon being Harmon? Is Durfee will swing?
I mean, that was Salgado declining and saying, go ask a pitcher.
Oh, well. Normally, we run it by the head honcho. That's why Big Mike was allowed on. So
Gotcha.
We'll just have to give Harmon a little bit of a rundown before we give him the headset.
Yeah, he's still doing some stretches down there, so he'll be up when he's done.
We got a ball game left. So Karliner steps in now. He swings and misses at strike 1. He is 0 for 2 today. A double play and a ground out. Harmon snuck onto the broadcast in Santa Barbara. Him and Lucas crashed us. As Karliner swings and misses at strike 2. These fans itching for some hot sauce.
The first time I've really heard it tonight.
I was about to say that,
They've only gotten 3 bottles of hot sauce up to this point, so they're probably a little itchy for some. Karliner looks at strike 3.
Ball was inside.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about that one. And these fans probably just itching for it because I think the first time we were here, there was 10+ strikeouts that the Oaks had, so a lot of hot sauce, and now only 4 so far tonight. So bring Tyler Glowacki, as he'll finally have a non-lefty versus lefty matchup for the 3rd time today. He's popped up both times as Samuelson at 3rd. So he'll roll over that one down the first base line, just foul.
Great athleticism by the first base umpire, getting out of the way and making the call at the same time.
He was schmoovin'.
That was a nice back pedal too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, textbook. Looked like
excellent.
Like Jalen Ramsey out there.
Quick on the
at cornerback.
Very true. Best corner in the NFL, Jalen Ramsey?
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Pretty true.
He's a dog. Van Allen just skies that one over the head of Gallegos.
Speaking of dogs, Evan Harmon's about to be up here.
Oh boy. We'll have to give him a briefing before we give him the headset. Pat him down. Glowacki does not break the plane as he's able to check his swing.
That's one of the toughest calls in baseball. On a real close check swing like that. It's almost like a coin flip almost. Van Allen having a little trouble finding the grip on that fastball. Second time this at bat, that one sailed over at the catcher's head. 3-1 to Glowacki. Driven down the right field line, but it's well foul, and that'll fill it up 3-2.
So that one is away for ball 4.
We welcome into the booth.
Special guest. Ev, how we
fresh
feeling?
fresh out of his pretty good outing there.
Didn't
Finish it off. Finish
anything?
it off nice with a K.
Yeah.
Swinging.
Nice double play too.
Oh, yeah. Athlete.
Yeah.
Come on, I was a hitter before I was a pitcher. I was an outfielder.
Where do you know that?
It's in the blood.
Though?
It's in the blood. Yeah, no, I felt good. Just try to be aggressive. Just get up there, not worry about anything else, just get up there and throw.
Csulak takes a look at strike 1. Obviously your best outing of the summer.
Second.
Second best?
I had a better one here.
He went two out.
I had 2 scoreless.
Two scoreless
last week.
time.
Last time I played here, scoreless inning 2. Yeah, I like throwing here. It's a little flat, so you can't get downhill as much, but still let it go.
Ended it on a nice slider in the dirt. Got him chasing.
Yeah, it was a good pitch. Grip it and rip it.
0-1 delivered to Sulak now. So
No.
check his swing. Oh, the home plate umpire say he went.
Tell us about your fielding prowess. Ball hit right back to you. Quick reflexes, cat-like, some would say.
Yeah, no, I mean, it really wasn't as hard as I probably made it look, but, it got back to me. At school we actually practiced those quite a bit, pretty much every day. And so, one of the big things we talk about is, you got a lot of time, a lot more time than you think. And then, stay where your feet are. You don't want to get on the backside of the mound. There's a slope that could cause you some issues. But, no, I just took my time, just threw a strike over there, and Gav did the rest. So
2-2 now. Sulak's looked at 2 straight balls, and I honestly was a little surprised, Ev, if I'm being honest. Because when we're out there during BP, you let me and the other guys take all the other baseballs. I wasn't expecting you to make such a Gold Glove-esque play out there on the mound.
I'm not wasting my energy doing BP. No, I'm just kidding. I love shagging in BP, but if you guys are going for them, I'll let you have them.
Sulak goes down swinging. It'll take us to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Zach Tolia, Chase Gallegos, and Colin Villegas due up with Jackson Jordan coming in. We'll stay with you as we'll continue our conversation with Ev. But obviously, just a great outing, feel good and everything. But, you've had some issues location-wise and struggled at times this season. So just how good does it feel for you to have a clean outing like you did tonight?
No, it's good. I think, for me, what it is just a matter of just getting up there and doing it. It's not trying to do this when I'm up there overthinking about this. It's just get up there and, do what I do, throw hard. When I'm throwing hard, when I think about throwing hard, it's when I'm throwing the most strikes, when I'm the most aggressive. So it feels real good, just to keep building on things, getting better. That's what summer ball is all about. You want to win, but you want to work on things that you need to work on too. And I think, I made a lot of progress personally. Sometimes it might not show, but, feeling a lot better as we keep going and keep progressing for sure.
Yeah, it's obviously, nice to see how things turn around. But the guy who's on the mound right now, your teammate Jackson Jordan, he hasn't pitched in a few weeks because of an injury. How good does it feel for you as a teammate to finally see this guy back out on the mound?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, he talks about it every day. He's like, I want to pitch so bad. So, for Big Red, as we call him, to be back out there, it's really cool. I'm excited to watch him do his thing. He's nasty.
What do you think? What did you think of Danny's outing today?
We needed that. It was huge, kind of
shoving.
Yeah. He's been a bullpen guy all summer, and then he comes out and does that. I mean,
a lot of swings and misses.
He might get to start here. But, no, he looked real good today. Everything was on, throwing strikes. Slider looked really good. A lot of swing and miss on everything.
Josh just let us know from the heavens that June 19th was the last outing for Big Red. That's when he picked up the injury. I think it was against actually the Philippines national team, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I think I remember talking to my dad about it after the game, because I think Jackson's mom or dad crossed paths with my dad at some point in life or something like that. And so we talked about it because my dad actually came out to that game to watch. But it's good to see Big Red out on the mound, and Zach Tolia will be the first guy that he faces. Tolia 0 for 2 tonight. He did reach my apologies, he didn't reach last time. He grounded the inning ending fielder's choice, so he's 0 for 2. Fly out and the ground out. It's Jackson Jordan. Deals ball 1.
What do you think, Ev? You think you can stay in here, just make a career out of this?
After playing, I'd like to play for a little bit longer, but quite a bit longer. But no, this would be fun. I like this. It's a good view. Never been up here.
This guy's got some more years of collegiate baseball
Oh, yeah.
than maybe some
No,
Major
yeah,
League
yeah.
Baseball. Let's not cut him short here. 1-1 now to Tolia. Delivery. That one's fouled back.
Tolia's brother is a big prospect in the Rockies farm system.
It's funny. My roommate
Oaks,
Colin.
Oaks shut him down pretty good, though, this summer.
Tolia, yeah, he's like 1 for 17 or something so far this summer against the Oaks.
Yeah, his older brother, like you said, big time guy. My roommate Colin, he big MLB The Show guy, and I think he's a starting first baseman for his Diamond Dynasty team.
All 3 of us and Cam, all big MLB The Show guys.
Yeah, I think Colin's got him at first base.
He's a 95.
Yeah, he's Diamond, right?
Yeah, his brother's a 95 in the
Future
show.
of the franchise.
Pretty sick.
2-2 delivery. That one shot out to right center field. That's going to split the gap, but
That's on
Carrillo
me.
able to get there.
Oh.
Tolia slips rounding first. So
That's on
only
me.
be a single.
I actually think I played against him last summer in the West Coast League, if I'm not wrong.
Tolia?
Yeah, I think so.
Could be possible.
That's on me. As I say, the Oaks have been shutting him down all summer.
It's all right.
Attaboy, Sammy.
You know, it could be Ev's fault, too. Just he comes in here and
Hyping
just
up his brother.
everything gets turned on its head.
We didn't go into the details, Ev, but I let the people know that we had a very intriguing conversation with Sammy during VP today.
Oh,
Without revealing
yeah,
any
no
details,
details,
just thoughts on
nothing,
it.
but
Sick.
he's valid for sure.
So Tolia on first now after the leadoff single, which brings Gallegos in. He's 0 for 2 tonight. So he'll leave the fastball up for ball 1.
We've been exchanging stories last couple of games
Oh, yeah.
during BP, during the bus rides, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fun
Some
bus
good
ride
ones.
last night.
Yeah, it was. It was a good time.
Ev tried to film a TikTok, but we had a little bit of
yeah,
sound
A
issues.
little error, but one day.
Because we didn't get the TikTok up. I told Ev, just ask the guys like their best dad joke or something. So I will allow you to share what your favorite dad joke was, besides mine, obviously, because I know mine was your favorite. But I'll let you share what your second favorite was.
Yeah, I was actually kind of disappointed. Like, you know, you go ask the guys, and they're like, "Oh, I don't have a dad joke. I don't have a dad joke." I'm like, "How?" Like,
Especially Lucas. He's
yeah,
about to be
like
a dad and
Andrew
doesn't
is
have
going
them.
to be a dad, and
Yeah,
he didn't have one.
Andrew's got to get on that.
I had to give him a dad joke.
Yeah, they're all looking him up on their phone, like, "Oh, you can't put me on the spot like that." But if I had to go with the best one, I'd have to go with Ganus, and it was what kind of music do you listen to when you're fishing? Some catchy. It was good. I mean, it was about the
Yeah,
only
I
one.
like it.
So I mean,
Gannis probably had a better delivery.
yeah,
Come
no,
on, Ev.
he's.
So what was yours, Ev? What was
I
your
was.
dad
I
joke?
was the. I didn't have one. I was the question
guy.
guy. Don't ask me for one either, because I don't know.
I just
I've heard some bad ones.
I liked
Yeah.
Ev's like follow up when I gave mine. It just made me chuckle.
The worst one I've ever heard in my life. Like, where did George Washington keep his armies?
Full count delivery from Big Red. That one's flared out to shallow center. Jack Brooks will drift back on it for out number 1.
I don't know where.
In his sleeveys. Horrendous.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's a terrible joke.
Do you want
Were
to
we
hear
supposed to laugh at that, or
No, you're not. I just said that's the worst one
you
I've
wanna
ever
hear
heard. It gets me.
Oh,
it-
okay, okay,
Do you want to hear the one
It
I
gets
told
me
Ev
like
last night?
irrationally angry when I hear it.
that's fair.
What? What's yours?
What happens when you touch Dwayne Johnson's backside?
What?
You hit rock bottom.
It was a good one.
That one's solid. No, that one's good.
And
You laugh.
This
That one's good.
was Evan's reaction. He takes the phone. He goes and takes the mic. He goes, "The Rock."
The Rock.
Made
It's like
me
his
chuckle.
WWE entrance. What I think of.
there has been rumors swirling of a potential WWE day for your guys' music.
Oh, that's sick.
I want the John
Can I
Cena
pitch
song.
this to you? That one shot up to center field for a single for Villegas, as that'll be his second of the day. Let me pitch this to you.
Okay.
You just said John Cena, who's my favorite WWE superstar of all time.
Of course.
But how would you feel about changing your walk-in song from the bullpen to Ric Flair's entrance song?
Ooh, that'd be kind of sick.
That's hard.
That would be sweet.
Okay, so there's got to be like automatic, like some are taken. Who's getting Stone Cold?
Karliner.
Oh, I don't know.
I like that one.
Or
but
Durf.
Stone Cold. I like Durf. I think that's a good one. For some weird reason, I wouldn't
I
mind.
think Gannis getting
I wouldn't
either-
mind Grant
either The
having
Rock-
that one.
Gannis, either The Rock or Shawn Michaels.
Gannis
no,
has-
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn
Gannis.
Michaels, 100%.
I don't know. I like The Rock for Gannis
Shawn
too,
Michaels.
because
Shawn Michaels.
He's a sexy
The
boy,
Heartbreak Kid.
Gannis is like The
Or
Rock.
Brooks as HBK
Ooh,
too.
yeah.
though.
But
Ooh.
I'm gonna comp Gannis to The Rock.
Is
He acts. He's an athlete.
is
True.
He does it all.
Does
True.
Brooksy really break hearts though?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh
does.
yeah.
Oh, maybe we'll give it to him. Who's Cena then though?
Me.
I thought you were Ric Flair though.
Oh well, that's sick. Yeah, I'll do a Ric Flair. Cena.
AJ.
I like that one
Yeah,
actually.
that's
That's
a
a
good one,
really
yeah.
good one. I would say
2-0
yeah,
now.
AJ or. I wouldn't mind Rink having that one either though.
Ooh.
Ooh. I got a good one. Undertaker, Andrew Lucas.
100%. It's either
Yeah.
it's got to be him. Like
Yeah.
maybe
Closer.
Lucian, maybe Lucian because the hair.
The
but-
hair,
Yeah.
2-0 now to Kreitzman. Big Red delivers. That one just misses inside. Let me ask you this, Ev. We've been a little annoyed by the umpire's strike call tonight. Did you notice it was a little delayed?
It is a little slow. I'm not gonna lie.
It was
I
little
do a
weird.
couple up there and I was like, oh, that's in there. And he waited and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And then he'd call it and I was like, okay, we're good. We're good.
3-0 now. Jordan delivers.
Yep.
Strike one, and now the zone expands. And
With
right
that
there, we
with
just
that
see it.
kind of late call, do you think that pitchers get more frustrated or hitters get more frustrated?
Probably hitters, I would say, honestly. Just 'cause like what just happened right there, you know, he's already a quarter of the way down the line.
halfway down
And
the
now-
line.
yeah,
now
come
that will
back.
probably expand the zone. 3-1 now to Kreitzman. He hit a deep fly ball to right field in his last at bat. So that one misses down, ball 4, and now will load the bases. It's only one out here now.
I hear the
Mr. Heineck in the chat saying boo. About what?
What's he booing
What are
about?
we booing about?
the Braves must have lost.
He must have been booing about someone's walk-up song or
Let's go.
Yeah, I love having Ev on the broadcast. Fellow Yankees fan.
The Braves, yeah.
finally outnumber you guys. Because Josh isn't here.
my goodness.
It's only the best team in baseball, Sammy. Come on.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Samuelson steps in. He struggled this season.
Yankees real big up in Idaho, huh?
It's weird. We don't really like. I mean, the closest team is probably the Mariners or the Rockies, but I haven't really met a whole lot of Rockies fans, but more Mariners fans. But I think it's kind of everyone likes everyone. Not a lot of
the
Yankees
Rock,
fans.
The Rock joke.
Hmm.
No.
All right, well,
What's your
Mr.
go-to
Heineck, you're the only actual
joke?
dad here, so why don't you give us one?
Braves swept the
Braves
Card-
swept.
Wow.
Colin will be excited tonight then. Did Aaron Judge hit a grand slam? Oh,
did.
Yeah, he's.
What's your go-to
truth.
dad joke then, Mr. Heineck? Enlighten us.
Oh,
That one just misses away. 2-1 now to Samuelson.
Keep it safe for work,
and
please.
And Ev, you know, we talked about it. You guys have had an injury bug going around. So how hard for you guys as a pitching staff to just always almost be ready, just with how limited you guys are with pitchers right now?
yeah. I mean, I think the coaches do a good job of like letting us know like in advance, like hey, this day is probably more likely to go in that day. But I think honestly, it's if you do a good job with like taking care of your body, you know, getting good sleep, make sure you drink a lot of water, stretch, all that stuff, you know, you can usually, you know, help yourself out a little bit for sure. I mean, that's what I know helps me. So
2-2 now with the bases loaded. I'll ask you another question after this pitch. Big Red delivers. Samuelson fouls that one back.
I'm going to put you on the spot here, Ed.
Sammy's got it.
Who has been your favorite coach on the staff? Yes, you can. You're gonna answer that.
I mean, all of them are great, honestly. Like, you know, it sounds cliche, but all of them are great. I really like all of them a lot. Favorite. I mean, you know, I love
that
Rad.
One gets away from Sulak, and now we'll bring in a run. A wild pitch there from Jackson Jordan.
Yeah, I love Rad, but I think I got to go with Joey.
Great answer.
Joey's great.
Joe Dog?
Joe Dog is great.
Yeah, he's the man.
Count full now to Samuelson.
I think if you put some time listening to some of Coach Rad's music, it might shift towards him.
I mean, I love him regardless. He's great.
Did you tell Coach Rad you could get a batter today? Samuelson skies that one to shallow right field. Durfee tracking back. He'll make the play.
Oh, get him.
Oh. That would be not a wise business decision.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad.
I don't think any of us would be.
Most of my, we figured that most of your jokes aren't allowed to be said over the airwaves.
They're coming back out here though, right?
Yeah,
he is.
Next week or
like
next
I
week?
think the
2 weeks.
16th.
He'll have to tell us off the air.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
they'll be in
So
our
get
neck
those
of the
dad
woods
jokes
soon.
ready.
Yeah.
So 2 outs now. Runners on second and third.
Thord.
Price takes ball 1 outside. I was just thinking of Thor all of a sudden.
His Thord at bat of the day.
Because Thor comes out tomorrow, I think, right?
I don't know.
I haven't seen a movie.
Tomorrow
That's all right.
is Thursday. Tomorrow's July 7th.
We got some Marvel heads in here.
1-0 pitch to Price. Foul that one straight back.
We should do like a movie day at the field, and if we do it, Karliner's got to have a Star Wars song. You heard his Obi-Wan impression?
You mean for your walk-up song?
Yeah, have you heard it?
I have not.
Oh,
I'll have to ask him.
yeah, I gotta ask him about it.
He's been kind of locked in lately. I haven't wanted to bother him.
Big hitter.
Does he go like the prequels Obi-Wan or the original trilogy Obi-Wan?
Prequel,
1-1 delivery.
not the OGs.
Big Red. Nice snag there from Sulak.
So he goes with the Ewan McGregor
Yeah. No, it's
Right
so
on.
funny.
scenario too.
Him.
He's
goes-
both.
Oh, he does
He's
it all.
Oh, he does the entire movie.
It's great. He does it. Yeah, he kills it. It's so funny.
2-1 now to Price. Jordan delivers. Swung
Yeah.
on a miss. High heat.
Cheddar.
Let me ask you this, Ev. Do you have a competition with Andrew about who can top out the hardest this year?
Maybe not, but
Unofficially?
maybe like a little internal thing. I think I don't know. He probably has me on average right now. I mean,
I don't know. His first 2 fastballs last night were only 88.
He hit 95 though.
Yeah, I mean,
Price
we've
fouls
both
that one
been up to 96, 95. Like yeah.
You're also a lot bigger than him too.
He's older than me though. He's
is
got
true.
dad strength.
He's got dad
It is.
strength.
He
He
got
has
dad
dad
strength.
He's almost at the dad strength.
I mean, he's really good right now, but he's gonna level up. You know, like
once he officially becomes a dad, and
that's a
gets
different
those,
type of strength. Like
when
he might
he,
throw 100.
2-2
when the
delivery.
council
Yeah.
Swung and a miss. So
once the council issues him his jean shorts and his white New Balances.
So Jordan works in and
The
out
white
of trouble.
Nike Air Monarchs.
As
Yeah.
only 1 run comes across. The lead cut from 3 to 2. We'll take you to the top of the 7th. It will be Brooksy, Ganus, Grant due up. Ev, you want to stay with us or you want to go?
Yeah, I'll stick around for
All right.
another half
Ev
inning.
will stick around for the top half of the 7th. We'll be back. So bring in Jack Brooks, Evan's cuddle buddy on the bus last night. Brooksy, listen to this. Brooksy has been hit 15 times this year. 9, sorry. The other
Wow, I
dude's
was
been
going
hit
to say 15. What?
9, which is second in the CCL. Technically tied for most in CCL play. There's a guy in the Blues who's been hit 15 times, but that's across their entire season.
And he hasn't played.
He hasn't played in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
He's done. He broke his hand.
Did he get
got by
hit
pitch probably.
On a hit? Oh,
See,
wow.
I guessed that
The
one. I said it
15th
earlier.
time.
That's brutal.
That's awful.
You got to feel for him.
Yeah.
I said it's just Brooksy's rite of passage to get to Division 1.
It's fair.
Mr. Heineck, what kind of music do you guys play? Band called Dyslexia. That's a interesting
Delayed strike
name.
one call.
To say the least.
2-1 now.
Some would say Colin might have some sort of something like that, dyslexia or something. I don't know.
For
He's
sure.
a character.
That one misses up. Gets
And
past the
as far as
catcher.
that Braves chat goes, let's you guys can have 2 comments about the Braves winning, but let's just limit it to that. We don't need anything else. Then the chat gets out of hand, and then we got to shut it down. So
Yeah, the Sam's going to ban you guys from the chat.
yeah, we're gonna be forced to. Gonna force my hand.
Brooksy will work a walk. So bring Tyler Gannis.
Was it last week or 2 weeks ago that Freeman was back in Atlanta? Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
Two
it was
weeks ago.
Mm.
Had to been because we were at home.
Gentleman's bet between me and
Yeah, you
Colin.
yeah.
We were at home.
Sammy coming out victorious.
Yeah.
Of
We did
course.
not disclose though
Yeah.
what the bet was on. But Tyler Gannis steps in now. He's 1 for 3 tonight.
Superstar.
2 runs scored. He is a superstar.
Superstar. Great guy. Oh.
That one's really
You're one
strike
of Tyler's biggest fans, F,
Oh, yeah.
aren't you? You said that he was the best athlete of all time on the TikTok,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
and your guilty pleasure song is
no, that was Charlie.
That was
Charlie.
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 Yeah.
I had 2 guilty pleasure songs, though. But, I mean, I'll listen to them whenever, honestly.
Yeah, yours isn't guilty pleasure with him. You'll just turn on some Tyler Gannis all the time.
Oh, yeah.
How would you feel about a playlist of all your guys' guilty pleasure songs?
Fire.
I already made it,
I know.
and I have a speaker.
You got a speaker.
I
Can
do.
listen to it on the way home?
If you want to, they
I'm
told
so
me I'd
down.
get flamed for it.
No. Why would you get
Who said
flamed?
that?
You?
Come on, Sammy.
That's a lie.
Maybe
That's
it's
just
maybe it's Cam then.
it's just a lie.
This Cam sucks, you know.
No, Cam's good.
No, Cam's good. We like Cam. 0-2 delivery to Gannis. Shoots that one up the middle. It's going to be a tough
through.
play. Blocked.
Ah.
6. He'll take the fielder's choice. A nice play there. Sliding effort as CJ Maciel takes away a hit from Tyler Gannis.
Try to
See,
will that ball to get through there.
Yeah. No, he does it all, man. He's verified on TikTok. He's verified on Instagram. Dude was in Monsters University.
Did he follow you back right away on Instagram? I know this was a big controversy the other day on the bus.
Honored to say he did right away.
Me too.
Let's go, Nux.
Whoa.
Now that is valid.
No,
That's dope.
Yeah, Mike was a little cut.
Hey.
Mike
yeah,
had to ask
Mike,
about
Mike
it.
was
yeah.
sad, yeah.
I'm on his Instagram though.
Oh, for sure.
Wow.
That might have been the peak of my life, if I'm being honest.
No, he's great. He's awesome.
Let's go back to your hitting days.
Okay.
I don't know what your exit velo was like hitting him, but this guy who's in the box arguably hits the ball harder than anybody on this team.
Yeah.
For a guy like him who just can't find holes when he obliterates the ball, how frustrating is that as a batter?
Oh, it sucks. It's horrible. Like, you're doing everything you feel is right, and you're just not having any luck. But he does a really good job. Like, he's up there every time. Stays aggressive. He's got a really good approach. He doesn't
Gannis at
change.
first. Yeah, Josh was telling us he was standing by the cage today, fielding the fungos for Rankin. Grant shot one up the middle, and he said, yeah, center fielder probably would have dove 20 feet to make that catch.
I wouldn't doubt it. Would not doubt it.
Just can't catch a break with this guy.
I mean, he hits the ball so hard, though. I mean,
Foul that one.
really
And the
good swings
catcher's
all the
glove.
time. Even on that, that's a really good swing. Oh, I miss hitting, though, now that you bring it up. I could run into some every once in a while. I think I had, like, 7 or so homers in high school.
Wow.
Dingers.
Check on Ganus again. That one will get
Oh,
away.
go. Get the 3.
Ganus will get the second. He'll round, stay put. So he'll advance to second on the E1. Yeah, I think I had about 7 home runs playing wiffle ball on 4th of July.
Well, more
How
available than
in were
mine.
the fences?
There wasn't a fence.
Oh, so that's speed right there.
Wow. How far were the bases?
not regulation, I can tell you that much.
Working with
I
like
didn't-
30
I didn't-
feet
I didn't-
bases.
I didn't play baseball in high school, so I can't give you my high school baseball stats.
That's fine. It's wiffle ball. Like, what do you expect? It's wiffle ball. You don't play
One
on
of my
60
favorite
feet.
things in Little League, though, was when I was 12, the way our field was set up, tons of grass past the fence in the outfield. We'd all play wiffle ball out in the outfield for a game if we weren't playing.
That's sweet. Mine was a little bit more serious than that, but we had a buddy who, one of my best friends, he's my grade, but Little League, he's a year younger, however that works. But
Yeah, no, it's age.
his team would do that before games, and they had so much fun. It looked cool. We would
Oh,
have
no,
fun on my
we
Little
wouldn't,
League team.
we
so.
wouldn't do this when we were playing. When we weren't playing, we'd go watch the other game and play wiffle ball in the outfield.
Oh, okay.
Close group of Little League guys.
Yeah. No, I'm super tight with all my friends in Little
Yeah,
League.
fouls that one back. Yeah, I played Little League with Clarky.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
He was always we were the same way, just flip-flop, same grade, but he was an age group ahead.
Okay.
He was
Can you hear these kids
Yeah. Yeah.
just absolutely going?
Well, you should hear it over in the
Bananas?
bullpen. You
You
should hear it in the
want a foul
bullpen. Oh, that
all
was weird.
four. That one gets away. His Ganus will advance to
slipped
third.
No, in the bullpen, they do it from pitch 1 to the last pitch of the game. I actually respect them for it, but
Chirp
There's
you guys down there?
No,
No,
they're
they're
after
just-
baseballs.
can I have a baseball? Can I have a baseball?
They
Like-
trade you guys anything for him ever?
No. I just can't give away a ball,
See a mound
Maybe if they
visit
brought me
now.
like a treat, I'd do it for them.
No
Like if they bought
action.
me like some chicken tenders or something like that, I'd be all for it. Sounds good right now.
Ev may know for us. I see him standing down there. Is the plan to put Massimo Vega in here? In the
Yeah,
bottom
I
half of
believe
the
so.
inning?
I believe so. I think Mo's gonna handle the fort from here.
I have a friend who used to play in this league like in the mid 2000s, and he played for the VC Pirates. So when he played here and he broke his bat,
Mm-hmm.
and he gets back into the dugout after he gets on and comes back in, and he's like, where's my broken bat? I was gonna use it for just tape it up and use it for batting practice.
Yeah.
And they said, oh dude, these kids were on top of the dugout just hounding us for the bat, so we just gave it to him. And he was like,
Yeah, it's.
oh, that's cool.
I mean,
Shout out Adam.
Austin Carrillo in the box now. So
Lonzy.
ball one.
I'm guilty. When I was a little kid, we had the Boise Hawks, they're like a minor league team. Not anymore, but they're like an independent ball team now. But we'd always ask for baseballs, and a lot of my friends I played Little League with would host players, so we get to hang out with them and stuff out. It was cool. They're no different anywhere else. We just got back from the World Series, my Jugo team, and the kids are the same way there that they
fouls
are
that
here.
round.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
It's good though.
It was fun.
I need it.
We did well.
Were you a big fan of the Idaho Spuds growing up?
See, they didn't have it until last summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Went and saw a game with my mom. Hung out there when I was home last summer a little bit. Went and watched a game. Saw some of my buddies play.
Shout out the Kalu boys out there,
Oh,
coaches
yeah.
and players.
Caldwell, Idaho, stand up.
Gavin Grant goes, he'll be in standing.
No, that bus ride, those bus rides would be brutal.
I told you today in the outfield I was almost a broadcaster for the Spuds this summer. Would have been a long bus ride.
Very long. You would have had to go from Caldwell, Idaho to
North Dakota.
Badlands, North Dakota, or somewhere Bismarck, somewhere up there. It's like a 17-hour bus ride. Brutal.
Carrillo takes time here. Infield is in. Tyler Ganus doing his usual games on the base path. That one just ruled a strike on the outside part of the plate. Carrillo behind the count. 1-2 now. Still only one out with Ganus on third.
Do you guys
Grant
hear
on
the
second.
Do you guys hear the hot sauce chants down in the bullpen?
Yeah, we're a little bit guilty. We kind of yell it down there when they have 2 strikes too. So
Oh,
I mean,
when they're
count is
down
2
2.
yeah, when they're down 2
Apologies.
strikes, some of the pitchers are down there and they're yelling. They're
Carrillo
yelling too. Yeah.
flares that past
Go,
Price.
Gav, go,
Ganus will score. Grant will be sent home, and he'll be in there safely. A bad decision there
From
by
Tolia.
Zach Tolia as he cuts that one off, as Gavin Grant probably would have been gunned at home if he doesn't cut that baseball off. But instead
Yeah.
it'll be a 2
Would've
RBI
been
single
close.
Would have been a close play for
for
sure.
Austin Carrillo.
But huge.
We'll take it.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
Some insurance runs.
Yeah, for the boy Mo.
Get the one back that was scored last inning, plus one more. So
10-0 Yankees. Let's go.
love to see it.
Okay, we got on the Braves fans for getting a little too rowdy.
It's all right, Sammy.
Yeah.
Dodgers doing well or what?
Daudet takes
Dodgers
that
doing
one
okay.
down.
Yeah.
Daudet 1 for 3 tonight.
I don't watch them during the game. You know, we got stuff to do.
Of course. I mean, you're just probably not a real fan, but that's fine. Can't multitask, I guess.
Wow.
Oh man.
We gotta go to one of those games. I don't know if that'd be sweet.
Daudet rounds that one to third. 5, 4, 3 to go.
Oh.
Tolia, another mistake there as he drops that one. So it'll just end up going as a fielder's choice as
Tough inning for him.
Daudet reaches on the E3.
Baseball, man. You love her and you hate her. Looks like we got a pitching change.
Yeah, go ahead, Ev. Tell us about this guy.
Oh, I know as much as you.
Looks like number
Yeah,
Hmm,
you're
I'm gonna go
starting
with
on
eight.
number 8.
Yeah.
Number 8, Cade Nickel, out of Colorado Mesa University. He's from
No.
actually a bit of a local boy towards us. He's from Valencia, California.
Grand Junction.
really
That's
close
where
to Cam.
Went to
It's really close to Cam.
the same high school as Cam, West Ranch
West
High School.
Ranch.
So let's get
Call
Cam on the
Cam,
ho-
get
let's get
Cam on the
the
phone.
horn.
He's got to know this guy.
This Colorado Mesa's where our World Series was just at. Junior College World Series.
Oh yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of interesting places for a World Series. The
Yeah.
D3 Baseball World Series is in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Oh. D2 is Cary, North Carolina, I think. Division 1's obviously.
Cary, North Carolina.
I think Division 1 is pretty self-standard.
Yeah,
It's Omaha.
Omaha.
And yeah,
Which is even still a strange place.
yeah. I mean, great field, great atmosphere. I want to go one day. Hopefully, I get to play in it. But
Yeah.
no, you ever get the chance? Grand Junction, Colorado, May 29th through June 5th. We got to play through June 5th today, the last day today. So pretty sweet.
Sick.
Gotta go get my ring size tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, my coach texted me today actually. I need your ring sizes. So we were lucky enough to get it done. National champs. Pretty
Wow.
sweet.
Woohoo! How was the party after that? Lot of pizza, a lot of punch.
Yeah, it was good. We didn't do anything crazy, you know. Good time. We got to we were super lucky. We had a gosh, I don't know what you call him. He's pretty much part of the team. His name's Rick Moore. He's done it all. He used to play trumpet for really big time bands down in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
And then he's got a little bit of coin for sure. But he would he'd get us snacks all throughout the year. You know, he's getting us dinner and stuff and going on road trips. And he actually rented out like this restaurant for us to go out and to eat and hang out with all of our families and stuff after. So he's the man. So
Cam, without even being asked.
I don't know. I think Josh went down there. and asked
Maybe
him.
he did. Fastball, changeup, knuckle curve.
Oh.
Very quick working righty. A lot of success as the number 2 pitcher in high school.
So he enters here, 2 outs.
Oh, come on.
Brennan Durfee, who fouls that one to the right side. Durfee 0 for 1 today in his 3 plate appearances.
Durf. It's the man right there.
Great guy.
Big Durf?
Big Durf.
You a big Durf guy?
Oh, huge. We joke around a lot together.
I don't think anybody isn't a big Durf guy.
Yeah, I don't know how he couldn't be. He's the man.
Durfee fouls that one again to the left side.
He's got a steak today. That sack fly
Yeah.
earlier today.
Durfee
back
down
door.
looking. So the Oaks get 2 more as they make it a 5-6-2 ball game now, and they'll take you to the bottom of the 7th. Is should be Massimo Vega coming in for the Oaks, and we'll say thank you to Evan for that. We can let Josh get back on.
Oh, yeah.
Great work tonight,
Appreciate it,
We'll
guys.
see you on the bus.
Yeah. Let's go. Thank you.
We'll welcome you back now. It is Massimo Vega on the mound, as here we are, bottom 7. So we'll miss that one down. And Josh, what have we seen so far from Vega this season?
First,
Sorry.
welcome back, Josh.
Oh, my apologies.
I appreciate that, Sammy. Yeah, it was fun listening to Evan, though.
That one shot up the middle. It'll be a leadoff base hit.
Yeah,
Very
that's been the problem for Vega the last couple outings. He had back-to-back scoreless outings in which he went multiple innings in each, but his last 2, he's given up 3 earned runs in each, and he's also given up 9 hits combined in those 2 outings. So he's done a good job of throwing strikes, just has to produce weaker contact and miss some barrels.
I think Sammy's broken his chair tonight more times than anybody's scored.
Where did that one miss?
It's ball 1 now to CJ
Funny.
Maciel.
That looked like a strike to me.
Yeah. It was a strike. Waiting for that delayed strike call. There it is.
1-1 now. Now. Runner goes. Throw down from Durfee, who's behind the plate now. So that's high.
Yeah, Zach Crandall in at first now.
Yes, he'll come in the place of Cody Csulak.
And it'll be interesting to see how the Oaks manage the bullpen the rest of the way, because we were told ahead of time that Vega and Vega and Veloz would each be available for about 3 to 4, and there's only 3 innings left, so we'll see if they're going to let Vega ride it out.
1-2 the count now. Vega delivers.
Nice pitch.
No clue where that one misses.
Yeah.
He's throwing about 4 strikes this inning.
The blue stats guy can't believe it either.
The Blues is
He lets us know
puzzled.
when the umpire misses a call. It's not much of a rarity in the CCL.
That one misses down. See the incredible defensive effort from Brendan Durfee, as always, as he keeps that one there. Count runs full.
Such a great job there from Durfee, making it look easy on the spiked fastball.
Full count now. Vega delivers. That one misses down. So he walks Maciel.
It's hard to strike out a guy when you've thrown 4 strikes in the at-bat.
That one even looked
You'd think
close,
it'd be
too.
easy, right? Throwing 4 strikes on one at bat.
Yeah.
Should probably get a strikeout there.
That almost looked like a 5th strike to me.
No, that ball was low.
It's what this umpire's done.
No, that ball was low. Therefore had to get low to get that one.
So Cody Darcy steps in now. He's 1 for 3 this evening. Singled in the first and struck out twice since. Both on drop third strikes. So that one just misses down. Vega getting squeezed a little bit here by the zone.
Darcy, the team leader in RBIs, and he's got a couple of guys out there trailing by 4, so he'll look to just keep this rally going.
Vega delivers the 1-0. That one gets there for strike 1.
That one's a strike.
I mean, God.
yeah. I don't know where the other ones are.
Told you, the umpire just likes to put it on a show.
Give me a ground ball.
2-1 now.
Vega was out in the bullpen for a very long time. He was throwing on and off for a good 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
Well, that last inning was pretty long, too, with the pitching changes as well.
Yeah.
There's some movement there from Aiden Anderson, but Darcy fouls that one away. Count now even at 2.
Lucky there for the Oaks. Anderson had that bag stolen. Got the timing down for the big leg kick from Vega.
Two now. Anderson on second, Maciel on first, Darcy in the dish. So we'll roll over that one to the hole. So that one gets past Brooks. Anderson will score. We'll see how that one's ended up being scored.
That would have been a super tough play as Crandall went for that ball as well, and Vega was busting it down first base. It would have been a close play, but
So they're going to give an RBI single there to Cody Darcy. So now they have first and third, nobody out, and already 1 run across. It's a 6-3 ball game now. Bring Zach Tolia to the plate.
Such a tough play there from Brooks. We used to practice that all the time. It would be called the 4-1 tough play. We'd finish it off with a second baseman making a diving stop. Brooks trying there. Vega was getting over, but it would have been bang-bang at first either way.
That one's lined over the head of Austin Carrillo, but he settles under it for out number 1. Will be a sacrifice fly RBI to Zach Tolia.
It's a great swing, and the Oaks are lucky that it only ended up in a sac fly. There could have been more damage done there.
Bring Chase Gallegos in now. 6-4 now as I thought somebody was throwing, but it was just one of the pitchers throwing the football hardly. So they're just all tossing the football down there. Nobody's stretching or anything. So Vega will continue for the Oaks. He just misses inside to Chase Gallegos, who's hitless so far tonight in his 0 for 3 effort. Struck out, grounded out, popped out. That one crosses up Durfee. Now we'll allow Darcy to go to second.
Now Durfee and Vega need to have a conversation after that cross up there. Very rarely do we see balls get by Brendan Durfee, especially ones that just go directly off his glove like that. Now to Gallegos.
That one's line to left field. That'll drop in front of Glowacki. That'll score a run. The throw to second. Nice play by Brooks. He guns Gallegos at second. Stop running on Tyler Glowacki.
Are you kidding me?
He just, I mean, that just looked so effortless from Glowacki right there. A run does score, so the Oaks lead gets cut down to 1, but to eliminate a base runner like that, especially after a lot of hits this inning, a lot of base runners this inning, really helps out Vega out there. Hopefully he settles down at the plate.
So bring Colin Villegas in now. He is 2 for 3 tonight.
And of course, that was a great throw from Glowacki, but the pickup and tag from Jack Brooks was excellent as well.
1-0 now. Vega delivers. That one misses down 2-0. And as we mentioned, you know, the plan was Vega to be available for 3 to 4 innings tonight, but we'll see if that changes after he gives up 3 here in his first inning of his appearance.
Yeah, I'm not sure who else is available, honestly, down in that Oaks bullpen. Like, would they allow Lucas to go 2 days in a row?
Could be possible.
He just took off his hoodie.
He didn't throw too many pitches last night. Charlie Armstrong hasn't pitched in a few days.
Adamson,
sorry. So that one gets strike 1.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see Charlie.
Yeah, Lucas is taking everything off.
Can't remember the last time
Everything.
Westberg pitched.
He's taking off a hoodie.
Pause.
He just took off a long sleeve. And now I can see the jersey finally.
That one's misses for ball 4. Oh, no, none of the lefties are available. Brinkover, Stanford. And I just had the other one in my head, and I'm completely blanking on who it is.
I'm not sure if Lucas is going to be available. Looks like they're wrapping his arm right now. Is that what they're doing, Sammy?
It looks like it. Yeah, the only arm I could think of to be possibly available is Charlie Adamson. So
Yeah. And there's Charlie. Thought he was about to take out his hoodie. He was just adjusting his hat.
Now to E.J. Kreitzman. It's 1 for 2 in his 3 plate appearances. 2-0 now. He doubled, came around the score, and crushed a fly out to right in the 4th. And he walked and was turned at second in the 6th. Viegas on first. 2-0 delivery from Vega. Kreitzman pops out one back foul. 2-1 now.
Yeah, Lucas did wrap his arm, confirmation. I can see it. There's black tape on his right shoulder. That could just be something to help him get loose. Could be CT tape. He might be available to go again today. It's hard to tell from this far away.
Cam did mention to me last night he has a whole long routine before he comes in, including push-ups, stretches.
Yeah, he's actually been dealing with kind of a little bit of a back injury. I was talking to him last night, and he's had some back pain. Not really an injury per se, but he told me he hasn't been able to work out the past 4 days, and apparently that's really big for him mentally to do, but because of his back, he hasn't been able to do so. And that's also why we saw the first 2 pitches at 88 yesterday. He just had to get used to the mound and everything.
That one's fly down the left field line. Now we'll get into the Oaks bullpen. Count runs full to Kreitzman, which will release Viegas from first with 2 outs.
It's a big pitch here for Vega. Tying run's already aboard.
Shaping up to be one of the biggest pitches of the game.
Yep. Don't want to put the go-ahead run on base. And I don't have his pitch count in front of me, but he's got to be nearing 30 at this point.
Full count delivery from Vega. Runner goes. He walks Kreitzman. So now we'll see a mound visit from Coach Rudinsky. As Tate Samuelson comes in, he's 0 for 3 tonight.
Still no action in the Oaks bullpen.
They need longevity from Vega. They need this hitting for sure, and probably hoping for the 8th as well, because like we're talking about, who knows who's available down there.
So Samuelson in the box now. Vega looking to get out of it. Samuelson flares that one to Brooks. So he does get out of it with the lead still intact.
Great mound visit.
Yeah.
But now it's, instead of a 4-run lead, just a 1-run lead. We'll take you to the top of the 8th. We'll be back. Welcome you back. It's Noah Karliner who will step in the box after the long bottom of the 7th. There will be Karliner, Glowacki, and then the newly entered Crandall. Karliner still looking for his first hit of the ball game. So pop that one a mile up into the infield. It will be settled under by CJ Maciel for out number 1.
Yeah, I love Noah Karliner. He just put his head down the second he popped that up, was sprinting down the line, was rounding first base while that ball was caught.
He'll stop and talk with Coach Raymer at third for a little bit. It's about that approach there. So Glowacki steps in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And also another outfield assist, which I think is his 5th now this year. Maybe
Yeah, I was going to say
4th.
4th, yeah. Either way.
Just stop running on him is all I have to say.
Yeah. I wish the CCL tracked outfield assist so we could see the leaderboard.
Glowacki just a little early on that change up. 0-2 now as the hot sauce chance begin. Crandall waits on deck. He was obliterating baseballs in BP. Glowacki, a good job to hold up there on ball 1. One-two delivery. Glowacki just lets that one bounce in the dirt for ball 2. Glowacki's seen 2 full counts tonight in his 3 plate appearances. He has a lot of full counts. Does a good job of working the count. 2-2 now to Glowacki. He'll swing and miss. Strike 3. Brings Zach Crandall to the plate now for his first at-bat of the night. He's really looking to get his bat going. So he'll take ball 1.
Yeah, if Crandall can get a hold of one, he can really hit it far. Just hasn't had that opportunity this year. Been really struggling seeing the ball out of hand.
So take strike 1 in the bottom part of the zone. Yeah, and the wind is blowing pretty hard out to left field too.
Hopefully he gets a pitch to just turn on and just burn it down the line.
So chop that one up the middle. Maciel fields it, fires. Oaks go down in order. Take you now to the bottom of the 8th. I'll stay with you just to let you know that Massimo Vega is coming out for another inning. So bottom 8, it's Darius Price in the top of the order due up for the Blues. We'll be back. Welcome you back now As Darius Price steps in with Massimo Vega still on the mound. He'll get strike one on the breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Price 0 for 2 tonight in his 3 plate appearances. Flew out, walked, struck out. So drive that one to the right center field gap. That's going to split Ganus and Carrillo.
It'll be a triple.
Ganus grabs it. Price around second. He'll be in there with a leadoff triple. Puts a tying run 90 feet away. So bring the top of the order to the plate now to do so. So bring the Oaks infield in. Aiden Anderson steps in now. Flew out, struck out looking, grounded into double play. Single came around the score in the 7th.
And it does look like it is Charlie Adamson down in the bullpen throwing.
Vega gets the first pitch strike to Aiden Anderson. A one delivery. That one breaks into the zone, but apparently not a strike.
I would like to ask the home plate umpire where that pitch missed. I can't even tell you, like, off the guess. If that was up, in, out, I have no idea.
1-1 now.
Looked good from here.
He'll chase that one, so Anderson gives the gift after he was given a gift.
Good pitch.
I like that, Austin. Anderson's one of 3 Blues players with a double-digit RBI total.
1-2 delivery from Vega. He'll chase strike 3. Durfee will look Price back to third. He'll fire down the first for out number 1.
It's a huge strikeout there from Massimo Vega. Great pitch, too.
We bring C.J. Maciel to the plate. Singled, strained at third in the first. Struck out looking in the third. Walked, strained at first in the 5th. Walked, came around the score last inning. So he is 1 for 2 in his 4 plate appearances.
This is the guy that you have to get if you're Vega, because the 2 best hitters for the Blues are on deck and in the hole.
Lines
Right
out one to Brooks. Back to third.
Got him.
Daudet gets him. It's an inning double play. What a play, Jack Brooks, and even better, what a snap tag from Zach Daudet. They get out of the jam. We'll head
Said he tagged him.
to the top of the 9th. We'll stay with you, though, because we're going to see a questioning here from Bob Miller, the manager of the Blues. So see a discussion. So as of now, it will be a line out to second for Maciel, which turns into a double play as Darius Price is back picked at third, but we'll stay here to see what is said. The Blues are taking the field, so we will stay with you until we get a final decision on that call.
What a big play
That's
by Jack
huge.
Brooks.
What a play. And the best part was that tag there from Daudet. I mean, he wasn't on the base, so he couldn't step on it for the force, and somehow got the tag down.
So we won't even see a discussion between the umpires. So the double play confirmed. What a play, Jack Brooks, Zach Daudet. And we'll be back with Jack Brooks due up here in the top of the 9th. So we welcome you in top 9. Brooksy in the box after that incredible inning-ending double play. So swing and miss at strike 1. Brooksy tonight was hit by a pitch, came around the score in the 3rd, grounded out to short in the 4th, and then walked and was the first out of the inning in the 7th on a fielder's choice that Tyler Ganus hit into. So shoot that one, foul.
Good play there by Samuelson, just playing on just in case. They always tell you to get a rep, whether it's fair or foul. Either way, still play through it. And Charlie Adamson has stopped throwing down in the bullpen, and Andrew Lucas has started throwing, so looks like he'll be available for the 9th and try to pick up the save.
That one misses down. 1-2 the count now to Jack Brooks. Brooks has to slide his feet out of the way of that one. As one almost got him. 2-2 the count now. Brooks swings and misses at strike 3. Tyler Ganus will step in now. Ganus tonight is 1 for 4. He's scored 3 times, though, as he's reached on an error. Well, 2 errors, actually. He grounded in the fielder's choice. That ended up being an error that he reached on in the 7th. It was a double that he got his hit in the 5th. So he's reached safely 3 times tonight. 1-0 count to him now. So that one will drop in for strike 1. One the count now to Ganus. So chop that one, slow to Darius Price at second. And he'll be out at first.
It's a great play there from Darius Price. Slow chopper. And he has a good internal clock there, knowing the speed of Tyler Ganus, knowing that he has to get rid of it right away, and he does just that, and making a great play to get the speedy Ganus.
So Gavin Grant steps in now. Flew out to left in his first at-bat. RBI single in the 3rd, ground out in the 5th to short, and then he walked, came around the score with a stolen base in there in the 7th. And he'll square the bunt. He'll get it down just in front of the plate. He'll be out at first. So the Oaks go down in order here.
Gavin might have pulled something.
In the 9th, and Grant may be shaken up a little bit. We'll check on him to see. Coach Cody slowly making his way out there to check on Grant. We'll see if Andrew Lucas is going to come out, waiting to see how people start to come out. We'll stay with you. Only Durfee and Crandall, the only guys to make their way out so far.
Grant's going to stay in the game.
Well, Coach Solis
is going to check on him first. Glowacki going out to left. Brooksy will come out. Ganus is coming out. Daudet is coming out. Waiting on Carrillo as he'll emerge. And waiting to see if it's Andrew Lucas who makes his way to the mound. It will be Andrew Lucas who will come in to try and get this save, with the Oaks leading by 1 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. We'll be back once Lucas is ready and Cody Darcy steps in the box for the Blues. welcome you back now. Cody Darcy steps in now. Singled and was stranded at second in the first. Struck out, reached on a wild pitch. Pass ball in the third. Struck out, chasing a drop third strike and was thrown out at home. At first, my apologies, in the fifth. And had an RBI single that he came around to score on eventually. Back in that long 3-1 seventh inning for the Blues. And he'll be the first batter that Andrew Lucas faces out of the bullpen. The Oaks 3 outs away from winning this ball game. First pitch, swing and miss.
Lucas has really become the closer for the Oaks. We saw him pick up a save last week in Compton. He also got the 9th inning yesterday in a 5-0 win. 1-2-3 with a strikeout yesterday. He only threw less than 15 pitches.
Another swing and a miss. Is that one?
Looks like he started him off with 2 breaking balls. Start off the at-bat. Haven't really seen that from Lucas too much. Maybe they know the scouting report too, that Lucas is a fireballer and, you know, doesn't want to get just known as just a fastball pitcher, wants to mix in a breaking ball there.
Yeah, he really likes to throw heat. And it was actually exactly 13 pitches.
0-2 now. Lucas delivers the 0-2.
Got him.
Fastball, down looking at strikes.
Good call there, Josh.
It's a great spot there from Lucas. And like Sammy said, going with a couple breaking balls and then freezing him with a fastball with 2 strikes.
So bring Zach Tolia to the plate. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Fly out, reach via fielder's choice. Didn't reach, I messed up twice now. He grounded into inning-ending fielder's choice. Reach via single that he came around to score on in the 6th, and then an RBI sac fly back in the 7th. There's another first pitch strike from Lucas.
Good pitch.
Great pitch.
It's the outside corner.
Durfee just keeps bringing these pitches back, and if Lucas keeps getting that called, the other team has no chance.
One delivery from Andrew Lucas. Swung on a miss for strike 2.
I love this fair share of breaking balls, showing that he can do it all. Keeping these hitters off balanced. It's a very dangerous part of this Blues lineup.
0-2 now to Tolia.
Totally can tie it on just one swing. 4 home runs this summer.
Lucas delivers. That one bounces, gets past Durfee as his first ball that Lucas throws. I was hoping we were maybe going to have a shot at an immaculate inning here.
Yeah, there it goes. I was thinking the same thing. I don't like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I don't say stuff out loud.
Yeah.
I speak in my head.
Yeah, he was 1 strike away from making it pretty interesting.
So 1-2 now to Tolia. The breaking ball got away there.
Throw it again, but it'll
See
probably
what he
be
goes
fast.
with. It's a ball to fastball right down the middle. It's another strikeout looking.
Atta babe, Andrew.
2 strikeouts looking on 7 pitches to start this inning for Andrew Lucas.
Very impressive considering that he threw yesterday as well. It's the first time this summer someone's thrown back-to-back days.
Yep.
So bring Chase Gallegos in now, struck out, swinging to end the first, grounded out to short in the 4th, popped out to second in the 1st, and then he had an RBI single and was hosed trying to stretch in the double by Tyler Glowacki back in the 7th. Lucas delivers. That one's fouled away. First batter to make contact on a pitch. Now Lucas delivers. That one's popped down the right side. Crandall has a chance of making the play. Unable to get there.
Looks like he got into the Blues bullpen.
Yeah, kind of lost it right up against that last pole. So 0-2 now again to Gallegos. Now. Lucas comes set. Delivers the 0-2. Gets him swinging. Let's go! Ball game over. Andrew Lucas strikes out the side in order, comes out of the bullpen, closes the door. Andrew Lucas is your play of the game. I'll be with him post game. You can check that out on Twitter and Instagram. The Oaks hang on to win this one 6-5 and take another one here in San Luis Obispo. And finally, the Oaks win 2 in a row. And a much-needed small winning streak to get things going before the end of the road trip. The Oaks will be back on the road in Compton on Friday to finally end the road trip. 6 games in 8 days. For the Conejo Oaks broadcast team, I've been Austin Gregory alongside Sammy Holliday and Josh Mechanic. We will see you guys Friday for first pitch, 6 o'clock in Compton. Oaks, stay hot.
Shout out Harmon. Thanks for coming on.